Thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting our channel. But if you are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so, and we shall continue to bring you the latest news as they come. And together we shall work with our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, and Eastern Security Network to make our Biafran dream a reality. He said, since the former Navy Commodore Kunle Olawunmi spilled the beans on Boko Haram terrorist sponsors on Channels TV Arise Daily Breakfast program, Buhari, the butcher of Aso Rock, has gone into boiling range. He ordered the National Intelligence Agency, NIA, to demand for Olawunmi's head in strict observance or obedience. The NIA promptly declared Olawunmi wanted, asked him to report with his international passport at their headquarters in Abuja. Nigerians knew all along what the eloquent, articulate, and brilliant Commodore Olawunmi said, that Buhari is the commander-in-chief of the terrorists because of his utterances, body language, and his failure to rein in on the terrorists. Olawunmi's statement is profoundly weighty because he is a member of the intelligence committee or community. His revealing interview removed any iota of doubt that Buhari is the commander of the terrorists and would do anything to Islamize Nigeria. Buhari has offered protection, welfare packages, and reinforcement for the terrorists. On the other hand, Buhari continues to persecute relentlessly Southern victims of Fulani terrorists and Southerners who criticize Buhari and condemn the terrorists. He shields the terrorists and gives them free hand to operate without any consequences. We can see all those stuff happening all over Nigeria, like the NDA attack, like the ones happening in the southwest region and in the Biafran land. And those freedom fighters in the south asking for referendum. We can see it. Commodore Olawunmi should dare the NIA and refuse to go to Abuja for any interrogation. NIA has no subaltern power to force him to comply with its invitation. Olawunmi has committed no crime. He is not only exercising his freedom of speech guaranteed by the 1999 Constitution of Nigeria as amended. If the government or NIA or DSS or any arm of the Buhari's torture secret police was angered by Olawunmi's revealing interview, they should drag Olawunmi to court. Indeed, it is a rare opportunity for them to come out and set the record straight, but they would not do that. By the way, why was he asked to come with his international passport? For what? He's not a criminal who is trying to flee the country, but because they want to silence him. The real criminals are the terrorists, who are Buhari, Boko Haram, and the Fulani herdsmen terrorists. El-Rufai, Gumi, Mayeti Allah, and all the northern governors, northern senators, the Attorney General of the Federation, Malami, Tanko, the Chief Justice, Binchi, the DSS Director General, Lai Mohammed, the Information Minister, Garba Shehu, the de facto president of the Fulani Presidency Cabal, Issa Petami, the Minister of Communication, Carrier of the Hush Puppy Loot, directors of all intelligence agencies, supporters and defenders of Buhari's ethnic cleansing and Islamization agendas. These are the terrorists that the government should go after. but because the government is headed by the terrorist-in-chief. They will never go after the terrorists because he himself is also a terrorist. Olawumi's interview should convince all doubting Thomases, especially the Yorubas and the Biafran Efulefus, that Nigeria is not one country and can never be one. That's justification for separation. Nigeria cannot be renewed, redeemed, or delivered from Buhari and his band of terrorist jihadis who are bent on Islamizing Nigeria and turn it into a Fulani country. Olawumi again made a compelling submission why Nigeria should break up. No further reason or proof is needed for the inevitability of Nigerian breakup. Nigerians must listen. He that has an ear, let him hear. Buhari and his terrorist Fulani Nigerian government are working so hard to turn the eyes of the Plateau indigenes away from the perpetrators of the JOS crisis, the Fulani terrorists. They want the fight to be between Biafrans and the Plateau indigenes. But that plan has failed. It has failed. You know, they've been using all this kind of tactics to cross enmity between Biafrans and other Nigerian tribes. But this time around, it has failed because the Plateau indigenes have now realized that the Fulani Janjaweed are their real enemies. They are their real enemies. You know, and that was why a luxurious bus transporting commuters of Igbo extraction were set ablaze, killing 230 passengers in JOS. And this was done or perpetrated by terrorists in military uniforms who are Fulani Janjaweeds. They wanted to paint the picture to look as if it was the Plateau indigenes that perpetrated that act. But it failed because eyewitnesses saw them. And they knew it was the Nigerian terrorist government that organized that wicked act. And, you know, after being exposed, the Nigerian police have now come out to issue a statement on the rumor, they call it rumor killing of 230 Igbos in JOS, Plateau State. According to their spokesman, ASP Uba Ogaba, the police PRO of the command, they dismissed the report in the statement. In JOS, he disclosed that the report was malicious, an attempt by mischief makers to stir up conflict in the state and the country at large. The command said that they have categorically that there is no record of such incidents anywhere in JOS. That's what the command is saying. They are trying to sweep everything under the carpet. They said they urge members of the public to disregard and stop the spread of such as fake news capable of inspiring unwarranted panic, hatred, negativity, chaos, and tribal conflict among well-spirited residents of Plateau State and Nigeria in general. You know, because the Fulani Nigerian government plan failed and they were exposed, and now they are coming out to debunk the claim. They are coming out to debunk the claim. If it has succeeded, by now, all the Biafran shops and businesses in Plateau State would have gone up in flames. By now, thousands of Biafrans living in JOS, Plateau State would have been massacred. That was the plan of the Fulani Janjaweed, so that when that happens, then their terrorist Fulani bandits will take over and kill Plateau indigenes and blame it on Biafrans. That was their plan. But it failed. It failed. You know, in Gusau, the state capital of Zamfara State, the governor noted that Fulani terrorist bandit activities in the state have gone out of control. Imagine Fulani governor saying so, lamenting that all the measures he was implementing in the state were not bringing any positive results. You see, the difference between Fulani Janjaweed governors and Ifulefu Biafran governors. They are doing everything to support the Fulani terrorists, whereas IPOB, that is peaceful, our governors are working against them. The governor maintained that he has been doing all he could to ensure the security of lives and properties in the state, pointing out that some popular politicians were sabotaging his efforts. And that was the same thing Commodore Olawumi said, that the terrorist sponsors are in Buhari's government. So they will sabotage any effort, because their plan is to Islamize and Fulanize Nigeria. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.